Hello, my dear friends. How are you? This is Tamir, and this is my piano channel. And today I want to talk about a topic that there are many people that not touching this subject because they are afraid. So I have one of my viewers, my regular viewers, and we became friends. We are in touch through WhatsApp and Messenger, and we are talking about digital pianos a lot. And always when I'm talking about VSTs, he's avoiding, like, and I understand. When you are not, familiar too much with this, because he's a piano enthusiast like me, but he have the same pianos as me. He have the ES8 and the MP7 SE. But when you are enthusiast, not just playing just the piano, but you like the sounds and you like the variety of sounds, then the computer with the music. But basically, if you have a piano, and this is a marvelous piano, but if you have a piano and you have a computer, you can gain so much more with your computer as a music production tool and as a bringing variety of sounds to the table. So today I want to teach you the basic of MIDI, because from the chat we had today, he asked me, but I have Mac and I don't have software and everything. First of all, I want you to know, you don't need 1 penny for making music with computer, and it's not exactly, let's say. You will need, I'm talking about piano, but it's true about all instruments and basically music. You will need a sound card, a computer, and a MIDI keyboard. This is the 3 things that you are need. And if you have good monitors to connect to your to your sound card, it will be good. But if not, at least have good headphones, okay? So at most of my videos, I'm working with headphones, so no one will hear except me, because I'm doing this usually at night when people are sleeping and I have my silence and my mood. Anyway, so when you are playing, like most of my viewers probably playing the piano or love the pianos. So most of your keyboards probably will have sound in them. But there are many MIDI keyboards with a heavy key touch, like a piano, and graded heavy key touch. And so there are many keyboards like that, but most of the people have keyboard with sound inside. So when they are playing, they will hear the internal piano of their instrument. But we want to hear the other pianos. I want to go and walk at the piano garden. I want to play other sounds maybe. I don't know what I want. But I have a good laptop. My recommendation, minimum i5, but better i7. Minimum 8 gigabyte of RAM, but optimal 16, better 32 or 64 gigabytes of RAM. And SSD. I have here 1 gig of SSD, and I think 60 gigabytes of 1 tera, 1 tera SSD, and 16 gigabytes, I think, or 32, or I think 16 gigabytes of RAM, And this is have Ryzen 5 of AMD, and I'm pretty much enjoying this computer. It works fine, and I'm using the best DAWs and pretty heavy VST instruments. So we will hear together the sound. So let's go to my my desktop. Okay. So let's take this down. Let's take this down. So this is my messy desktop. Okay. I'm using usually Studio One because I'm having a subscription to their to the Presonus Sphere. Okay, so I have the full Studio One 6 with all Presonus VSTs, in fact, effects and virtual instruments. So I will show you this, but I also have here many other programs. Let's see, I have a Cakewalk. Here, I used to have Reaper. I don't see it here anymore. But I know I have here the famous one. I don't remember our name. Let me see where it is. Because I'm using always the same software, I know the places, and the software I'm not using, I don't remember the location of where it is. Come on. Not Analog Lab, not Vegas, not... What's going on? Wait. No. I forgot the name of this software. Never mind, let's start with Studio One, but there are some basics you need to know. And you don't need to get in panic. And this works also at Mac. Okay, but let's take the Studio One, you can get it on Mac. So if you want to start with music production, or just record your piano, or your playing, or just enjoy better quality piano, because now I will let you hear some better quality, some VST pianos, and they will blow your mind. So basically, VST world, the sounds are much more ethereal and deeper than the internal sound of piano, except this kawaii. But anyway, most of the pianos are less on internal instruments are less in less quality than computer, because computer have more storage and more CPU than a digital piano. So anyway, let's go and see how I'm defining. So basically, each program you will... What's the name of this program? In Ableton Live. Okay, I got a copy of the Ableton Live 11 Lite. I never used it. But let's go with it, because this is software I don't know like you. So if you are a beginner and you don't know what to do, watch me. First of all, install your driver of your sound card, okay? Your sound card will come with the cable. Take the cable, connect it to the USB of the computer in one side, and to your sound card on the other side. If your sound card needs a power supply, connect the power supply. If not. Buy yourself, if you have a digital piano already, buy yourself two cable of left and right quarter-inch jack to transmit the sound from your piano to the sound card. So if you want to record your digital piano and you don't have and most of the digital pianos don't have. Yamaha and Roland do have, but most of them don't have a sound interface through USB. So if you don't have like the Kawai, the Casio, some of the instruments do, some of not. Anyway, Casio and Kawai do not have. Yamaha and Roland do have. And piano, X piano, the name of, Numa X piano do have sound interface, and also Decibel have. Anyway, you will connect your piano output to your sound card input, okay? And of course, the headphones to the headphones output of the sound card. This is basic, okay? This is common sense. Okay, now when you are turning, also you need to connect your piano through a cable of a printer, USB, to your computer. So the computer will recognize your piano as a MIDI keyboard. It will happen automatically. You do not need to configure anything, okay? Also at Windows and also at Mac, okay? You can look for drivers to your instrument if you want, but most of the instruments of mine never needed this. The computer will recognize them automatically. So when you are getting into any DAW, you are going to the options and you are looking for the preferences. You want to get to the inside of the system, okay? And usually you need to configure two things, the audio and the MIDI, okay? Here I do not see the MIDI. So let's start with the audio. At the audio, your sound card, if you install it, will install an ASIO of your sound card. So this is the ASIO of my sound card, you see? UMC ASIO driver, but because I'm using it now to external program to transmit to you, I will use the voice meter, okay, to be my sound card. Now I will look for the MIDI. Here is the MIDI. So for a MIDI, why I cannot see the MIDI? Where are the MIDIs? Here, Tamir. You see, you already see the MIDI ports. I can leave Tamir 3 because I have sort of an external software, so I can use the same MIDI to the DAW and to the... Now I don't see it on, but usually on my videos I'm using Synthesia to get this effect, okay? So if you are using the DAW with the MIDI and the DAW is catching the MIDI, you cannot use the same MIDI to other software. It's like, it's giving only to one software, the MIDI, okay? So this is sort of a hub. I'm using this, I'm creating a virtual MIDI. I called it Tamir, okay, Tamir 3. And I'm using the USB MIDI. This is the MIDI from my piano. And connect it to this Tamir 3. And Tamir 3 is transmitting also to the Synthesia and also to any DAW that I want, okay? And I can connect two DAWs together even if I want. Anyway. So this is the secret. So I just need to put Tamir inside. Okay? And that's it. And I don't see here how I do. if just to close it, I don't know if there is a save here or something like this. I don't see it. Maybe it's like this and that's it. Let's see if it changed. Yes, it's okay. So basically let's bring you myself. Basically, on every digital piano, most of them, 90% of them, you can cancel the internal sound. Okay? Now, this piano, even when I'm muting the internal speakers and there is even a switch to close them, it continued the transmit in full volume to my sound card. This is how they programmed it, Kawai, and this is a genius thing, by the way. So you won't play with the mix. You leave the sound to the soundman and you just play with your monitors, your speaker. So this is a genius thing from Kawai, but anyway, I cannot mute the sound. So I'm playing. You will always hear the piano through the speakers if the monitor is on, okay? So, and I leave the monitor on. So when I just want to play the piano, I just play this software. I want you to see it. This is the software I'm transmitting now with, and I'm doing everything with. This is what I want you to see. This one, you see? This software, I'm going to, it's called Voice Meter. I'm using the Banana. So you can record everything. I'm not recording it because YouTube is recording for me, so I don't need to. So anyway, here I can change my sound, and I put it here. This is the best place for talking, and this is a better place for singing. Anyway, let's put it here. And this is the piano channel, and I can configure it here on the systems. You see, the first input 1 and 2, and the third input, this one, 4, 5, and 5. This is my microphone input, okay? I have 8 inputs on my sound card. So this is direct the sound from my sound card to the inputs of this software, okay? So to hear my piano, you never need to use a DAW, because this one, when this is managing the sound on the computer, this one is getting the sound from any DAW I want. This is like a hub, okay? And I'm talking through this to you now. Okay, will I cancel now? Cancel for you, and the one here is canceling for me. So anyway, this is a very sophisticated thing, and it's got virtual inputs in the ASIO. This is what I defined before on the software. So let's go back to the software. This is the software. I don't know to work it like you. I'm a newbie with this. I'm going here to File, and let's see if there is some instruments here to edit, to create. You see, I'm using other software, so insert MIDI track, I guess, maybe. So there isn't an instrument here, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Okay, I admit this one is big on me. Even though I worked with it once, but I don't remember how. Okay, this is the instrument, but how do I get the sounds? Where the hell are the VSTs? Here, maybe this. Wait, I know there is a way here to put some music on. Come on, man. Be creative. It must be the same. מה זה ה-return track הזה? Fuck. Sorry. for the language. And listen, I'm working with a lot of DAWs, but this one is... How the hell do I put an instrument here? Come on, man. What can I tell you? What can I... Oh, thank you, God. How did I miss it? Okay, let's see. Instruments. So they are basic instruments. Let's see the pianos here. So this is, I guess, basic because this is, the basic version. I got it with the hardware. There isn't a piano here. There are all e-pianos. First of all, go to the menu in your piano and look, or the manual, and look for inside of the MIDI section, okay? Usually, here on the third option on the MIDI section, there are local control, and you turned it to off, and that's how now this is not using... This is not using my... okay? This is not using. But I'm not hearing nothing. Okay, never mind. Listen, I will leave Ableton. Let's go to a software that I know and that works for me. Two softwares, basically. One is free, and you can get the Rapture. No, what's the name? I forgot the name. And it's great, DAW. And it's almost free. There is a donation, but Peter, I forgot the name, never mind. Studio One, there is subscription, and you are getting more than $3,000 software worth. Here on this subscription, it's only $15 a month. So I'm paying it, and I'm enjoying a full-blown DAW with everything you want. And so I will explain you on this and another free software. It's called Cakewalk. I show you also at it, okay? So I'm going here to... You can go here to somewhere here, okay? No, it once was here, but never mind. Go open a new song, okay? And now we go to Studio One options. Again, Studio One options. And here on the audio device, you are choosing your ASIO. This is work only with ASIO. Okay? And it's not working. There is an option of Windows Audio. Here it's like an ASIO. But anyway, here I'm using the voice meter, so you will hear the sound from the external software that I saw you. And on the MIDI, you see here the external devices, but this is a MIDI. There is my ES8. And how I defined it, let's remove it. Remove. Okay, yes. And remove this. Yes. Now there isn't any. I'm pushing here, new keyboard. The name of the manufacturer. Just for you to remember what Kawaii. The name of the keyboard is ES8. Now this is keyboard, not an instrument. This is a module because when you have a digital piano, in fact, you have two things. You have a MIDI keyboard and you have an audio module, okay? The sound on your keyboard, okay? Because if you have only MIDI keyboard, you don't need this one, okay? You are just getting a MIDI. But if you want to transmit MIDI to your instrument so it will produce sound to your sound card and then to record your instrument, then you need to do two things and we will do them together. So this is the one, this is the new keyboard, and it will receive from Tamir. Yes? Because Tamir on the hub is the USB MIDI. Okay, USB MIDI is transmitting to Tamir, Tamir transmit to whichever I want. Okay? All the channels. Okay. And not transmit, not send to. I do not need this. Why? I pushed add again. Okay, now I created it. Now, if I want to record my instrument as an instrument, now I will edit here Kawaii ES8, and here on the send to, I will take to USB MIDI. Okay, the USB MIDI will receive, but will not send, okay? It will send to this hub, but it will receive directly from this software. Okay? So, but you do not need this Tamir tree. You are doing the same on both of them. I'm doing this because I'm transmitting. If you want to transmit and do videos on YouTube live like me, then you need all my tools. But if you just want to play a piano, you do not need it, okay? You are using the same, let me explain, on the same one, the USB MIDI, not the Tamir tree, the USB MIDI here and the USB MIDI here, okay? Here the USB MIDI in, here the USB MIDI out. Okay? You are seeing USB MIDI besend, and here the USB MIDI from the receive, I'm sorry. Okay? It needs to be this, but I do not want to use it because other software are using it. Okay. That's it. Now I'm going to instrument. Here I will see all my virtual instrument. And here I will see all my virtual effects on my DAW. And external. This is external that I bought from other companies. And this is internal from Presonus, from my Sphere subscription. And some of them built in on Studio One, even the artist version, but this is the pro version. But listen, see how many, wow. And I do not need to know, and you do not need to know anything about it. We will understand everything slowly. Like if you are now just bought a subscription of this Presonus and you have a digital piano, and now you want to play the digital piano of Presonus, because Presonus is giving you a $100 digital piano inside in their bundle, okay? And they call it Studio Grand, even more than $100. Let's see here. Let's hear. Presonus Studio Grand. Okay, this is the Studio Grand. First of all, you are getting this for free and many more. And many more, you are getting full orchestra here for free. Okay, let's go to buy now. So this is $100. You see, 300 shekels is $100. Okay, so I'm having this piano. And this piano you have it sampled. And when I'm going to here to Presonus, you won't have all of this. This is I did, and you don't have it. But never mind, leave it alone. This is none of a matter. Go here to Presonus. Here you've got 4 sound engines, 4 different sound. You have a sampler, you have a sample player. You have sort of two synthesizer and beatbox, okay? So you have so many. But I'm just going to go today to the piano, okay? So I can go here and open here, and I just can drag it here, and here open the menu and go to piano. And on piano, there is the Presonus Studio Grand that I showed you before. Where it is? Here it is, Presonus Studio Grand. The one that costs 300 shekels, okay? $100. Where it is? Here it is. And now, this is the piano, okay? You see, it's it's like an old Explorer version of opening things anyway. So there is the instrument, the piano with FX, and there is the basic recording, and there is the expert minimal. And let's hear them. So this is the grand piano condenser. Now I'm touching by MIDI. You are seeing here the keys are pressed. Now I'm open the condenser one, okay? So this is the condenser microphones of the Studio Grand that you are getting for free in your bundle. And this is a German Grand, so I guess this is a Steinway. But they call it the Studio Grand, so maybe it's a Steinway D. But anyway, I'm always editing some things here. I'm editing the velocity curve to make it a little bit more mellow. And I'm adding to realism. So it was like this, okay? I want it to be more natural, so this envelope, I don't know, it is the release. Yes, the release. So you are pushing this, and you are getting 4 different parameters, okay? Anyway, this is the 2 ones I'm touching, so I'm recommending. So now let's hear the sound of, now I have in $15 a month. I have a pretty good piano now, you will hear it, and then we will upgrade it. So this is the basic piano. Now, because you are hearing it a little bit not strong enough, I'm going to mix here, and I'm adding sort of a boosting to all of this transmission, so you will hear everything good at a good volume. So nice piano sound, nice. I made it warm because the original sound, I will let you hear, this is the original sound. And I don't like pianos like this. This is too aggressive for me. Now, there is a way here. Let's close this presence And so I'm pressing the right click on the mouse, and then remove track and instrument. Because I don't want the track, I don't want the instrument on the memory, the RAM of the computer. You see here the instrument. So now what I'm doing, there is a feature here, an amazing feature. Just to play on it, you can play for hours. There is thing that called here multi-instrument. So you can make a new multi-instrument, and you can use a multi-mic piano. They made a multi-mic piano. And what this multi-mic piano is also the condenser and the ribbon. Both of the mics, they recorded this piano together. And what I did, I took each perspective and put it on another side of the ears, okay? So I used panning, so I took the condenser mic and put it on the right and the ribbon mic on the left ear, and you got a marvelous sound. Listen to this one. But this is now taking twice of the memory, because each instant of this piano is 700 megabytes. So this appearance only is almost 2 gig of sample. But listen to this piano now. And as you can hear, I hope you can see, and you're not seeing me. Yes, you can see. So as you can see, you see the condenser panning. I put it on the left almost all the way. I did a little bit, and the ribbon panning to the other side, okay? Okay, now, at the beginning, I will let you hear both of the microphone perspective the same way, okay? Listen to this is the original sound, okay? Wow, together. Okay, so this is heaven for a musician like my friend Caesar. But now let's see what I'm doing. If I'm making this one panning the right and this one panning almost 75%, okay? The condenser to the left. Here, if you have headphones, and I hope you do, you will hear now the magic happening. So this is the best sound I can get from this piano. So if you want this sauce, so this is the secret. Not all of it happening here. Some of this happening here, but so the release, you remember the problem of the release, you need to get inside the instance of each of them, of the perspectives, and go here and fix this one. If you will open it, a default, it will be here. Bring it up, and here, bring this one, and you don't need to do it, because this one you can do through the interface. They did it here. But also here I will go, see, in the middle. I do not need to do it, but here I can, the velocity curve, I can change for both of them here. But I don't know how to make these ones, because this is not everything I know, but this is pretty basic, and I'm enjoying to play the piano, and this is what matters. Now, okay, you're enjoying your new piano, but with time, if you are obsessed for sound and new sound, by the way, I didn't told you there are many sounds here. Listen, chords. This is combination of 2 or 3 instruments together. Listen, listen. Listen to this one. Big band. Now instead of the piano, we have the big band, auto harmonic. So you see here there are 3 instruments, different instruments on different place on the keyboard, okay? Now let's listen what it is. Okay, this is not my style, you know, man. I'm a mellow piano guy. And this is just, you know, you want the bread and the butter, leave this alone. Let's hear the sound here, you will be amazed. But anyway, you see in $15 a month, you have a full production kit. This has got everything. Pitch, and you've got here courses and online courses, everything. All the explanation in the world. I don't have the patience. I have ADHD, so I do not have the patience to see videos, but the little patience I have, I spend on making videos. But anyway, this is the thing, okay? So now I bought some native instruments piano, okay? Because I love the native instruments. And this is deals, you know. You give yourself $100 each 6 months, okay? And you are buying yourself 3 gorgeous pianos. You see, let me show you something. Listen to these pianos. This is another level. So my friend today asked me, Tamir, what instrument have a concert D? You know, Steinway D. Hamburg Steinway D. But not on VST. So I told him, Casio have it. And the Exibel and Korg and some companies have it also. And Roland, they are not telling which piano they are samples, but I guess it's always Steinway, because only Yamaha and Kawai are putting their pianos. All the other companies usually use Steinway. So anyway, so listen to this. This is the Grandeur, and this is the best Steinway D I ever heard on a digital piano. So now this boost is boosting my brain out, okay? Because this Steinway is powerful, okay? And you got all the piano angles you can dream. So the lead position, okay? And the tonality, like if you want it warm, if you want it bright. So this is just like a module piano, okay? And the autonomy of the piano, listen. And now the tone, okay? Equalizer if you want. Tonal depth. Transients. I don't know what it is, let's hear. I don't know what it is, but it is something for sure. Compressor, tape. Let's hear the tape. Tape compression. And let's go to the So there is a thing here called low key. So to make it bassier or less bassier, you see? This is amazing, and that's the tone and the autonomy. You hear the hammer sound, everything. There is a half damping here, redamping, all the features, the most professional features, all the sampling, the velocity curve of the playing of the, let's make it a little soft. As I like it, I like it soft. Listen, what can you do with this 10-way? So this is the most prestige piano in the world. All the concert hall using this, not because it's the most beautiful, it's the most powerful. This piano has power. But on this 100 deal, on the holidays, you are getting not just the grandeur. You are getting the grandeur with I didn't show you many presets. If I show you all the presets. So this is a heaven to my friend. Now we will have so many pianos, so many sounds. Listen to the sounds. With all the respect to Kawai, and I love Kawai piano, I'm Kawai fanboy for years. But this is, this is another level, yes? No, Kawai is the same level, but not the same depth, it's almost the same depth. Yes, it's almost the same depth. No. It's almost the same depth. But there is here a string resonance, stereo image, overtones are string resonance. This is string. You've got here everything. You've got here spaces. So what it means, this is the engine of the reverb, and you've got so many presets that everything you've got stadium. See how many? And the amount. And the size. This is amazing. And all this for $33. And let's see what other pianos you are getting. Because if you are piano freak like me, any digital piano, how perfect it will be. And I think that this Kawai is the most perfect one. But to play a backstand, there isn't any backstand. There is a backstand on the Korg. Listen what the sound. This is a backstand, an old backstand, 100 years old backstand of a Persian prince. This is called the Maverick. You are getting this too. All the features you are having on the grandeur, the same here. And the most beautiful and unique one, this is $300, yes? The Maverick, the grandeur, and the third one is this gentleman. And this gentleman, I wish I had a piano like this in my home. More than any grand piano. Listen to the sound. Okay, I heard that you're not hearing the sound strong. So this is a benefit. Listen, you bought yourself a piano at $700, $1,000, like me, $2,000. Nord even, okay? You have a Nord piano, okay? The gorgeous piano, okay? But you know, if you are a car collector, you cannot stop collect cars. And when you are getting obsessed with pianos, not just, play pianos and go, you start to enjoy the sound, Each sound of them is giving you something else to your soul, to your fingers. It's triggering something. It's worth the trying, Instead of buying more and more digital pianos, here in $100 you are getting 3 pianos that each one of them is better than every digital piano in the world. To my opinion, yes, this is just my opinion. And the most unique, and this one, you can tell yourself, okay, but I can have a good piano sound in my digital piano, and this is enough, and why should I have this headache? Okay, this is more nice piano, okay, but I'm not obsessed like you, Tamir. Leave me alone. Let me play my Casio. Let me play my little Yamaha. Play your little Yamaha. Play your Casio. Play your Roland. I'm not interfering, but if you want to get deep in deep water, if you want to feel the falling water on your back, if you want to smell the roses, I'm talking about smelling the roses, people. I'm not talking about playing the piano. This is a deep shit. Okay? So, you need to find yourself. Okay, so this is the sound of this gorgeous upright. Listen now to the sound of the best digital piano. It's a Bechstein old upright. You see only 2 pedals. In fact, the kawaii are amazing. This is amazing samples. Just a different character. I do not have any idea why I just did that. You see what's going on here? You see what's going on here? So this is another amazing flavor. The kawaii cannot give me this. It can give me other amazing sound, but some of us, maybe we don't have the money to buy all of these pianos, but the samples are not a big deal. This is just $100. Okay? One restaurant, one good meal with your wife. At some countries, barely to yourself. And you've got this amazing sound for all of your life. Even when you will change your keyboard. Many people that is going into the world of VST very fast, selling their digital piano and buy just a MIDI, a good MIDI keyboard. But the problem is that there isn't any good MIDI 88 keyboard except this Kawai piano, and also the Casio is not bad, and also the Korg are not bad, and also the Roland are not bad. In fact, the Yamaha also pretty cool, some of them, not all of them, but anyway, all the most famous digital pianos companies have a pretty good action. Let's be real. Okay, but there are some actions that you need to get away from, and you need to check it out, because there are some actions that are very heavy, and after half an hour your hand will be aching. And this is the cheap action, and from Studio One, Fatar, be careful. Most of the actions, the MIDI actions, is there only by because also all of the MIDI actions, all of the MIDI keyboards, 88 MIDI keyboards, also from Native Instruments, also all of them with the Fatar. I'm sorry. Just there is a M Audio. M Audio is not Fatar. And it's light and you can play it for hours. But the more professional one is the graded. The more simple one of M Audio is not graded. So buy the better one as a MIDI controller. But the problem with this one, it's too long because they put the pitch bend and the mod wheel at the side. Anyway, listen, if you have the money, buy the Kawai. You know, the Kawai is the let's listen to the Kawai. You know, I like these pianos. I like them, but at the beginning, at the end, you want to hear the SK concert grand. But again, when you're thinking about it again and again, and again and again and again, with all the respect to the SK, there is the competitor from the other Japanese. And this competitor cost me $100 instead of $200. And this was on a holiday season. But this piano, and now you can get all of them and more. And I wish I did it at the beginning by buying their package, their complete package. Because at the end, all of the pianos I bought, $100 more, and I've got the full complete. And including all of them, except the Noir. So then, now the Noir is inside the package also. So listen to this piano. This is the most gorgeous piano. Once I did the show with it, with my brothers. This is amazing, amazing, amazing piano. And this is in fact two pianos because there is a particle engine here and there is things here that will blow your mind. My Kawai can only dream about this, you know. This is a joke, okay? I would rather this on my Kawai instead of all the 35 sounds together. Just one sound, but detailed with many presets like this. You know, this is a piano. This is a piano library with the felt. This is a grand piano with the felt like an upright. And you know what? This is a joke. This is $100. Listen. This one. Let me give you to listen one of the most magnificent, warm, soft Steinway D piano from Spitfire. $35. Listen to this piano and be amazed. Because this is a character piano. And character pianos, you don't have many. In Kawais, there isn't almost any. On the MP7SE, there are some presets, but here you don't have. You need to make them yourself, but it's not the same level of this. Listen to this. You will not get a sound like this from the Kawai, okay? And there is a 3 mic positions here. So I wish there is a digital piano which sounds like this, but there isn't. Most of them are giving you a normal pianos. This is not a normal piano. This is a magical piano. This is from the world of magic. This is from Alice and the Wonderland. This is Alice and Wonderland piano, okay? You hear the sound of the hammers and $35. You know, you invested in your digital piano. Let's say you have a Roland FP30X, a gorgeous piano. You've got inside of your Roland FP30X sound interface. Just one cable. You don't need sound card with a Roland or with Yamaha. Just one cable between your computer and your instrument, and you don't need speakers. Your instrument is your speakers. The headphones in the instruments is the sound card. Your instrument is the sound card, and you can be happy. You choose the audio of your instrument, and if there isn't any, you can install audio for all and locate your instrument, and everything will work. But anyway, listen, this is a gorgeous piano. So this is why you need an VST. For $35, listen to the sound of this amazing DAW. Listen. If you are not, okay, leave me with your piano's nonsense, okay? Let me see what PreSonus is bringing to the table. If you will hear the sounds, the orchestral. Now, if you are a composer, okay, starting to compose, and there are many, many libraries of samples, but here you have the full orchestra, classic orchestra. Listen, this is the full set. What do you want to hear? Woodwinds, strings, percussions, choir, brass. Let's hear the brass. What you've got here? Trumpet. Let's hear the trumpet. So you've got here so many articulation to the trumpet. Listen to the articulation. There isn't any keyboard in the world that will give you so many articulation to one sound. And you are getting this for $15 a month. a 2 cup of coffees. Shame on you! No, I'm not a salesman of them. I do not care. I care about your money. I don't want you to spend a lot of money buying sounds. Listen what you can get here for almost free. French horn. Listen to the French horn, okay? This is just the French horn, okay? So this is a meticulous sampling. This is, listen to this tube. Listen to the strings. Okay, viola section. Listen to the violas. Violas, it's a little bit bigger violin, okay? And of course, all the articulation in the world you are need as a producer. Listen. Wow, I do not have it. This is so many. So I'm using the mouse. Okay, listen. You understand what you are catching my drift, okay? And there are loops here, and this is endless world of music, and it cost me, my piano cost me 4,000 shekels, so it's like $1,300, okay, let's say $1,300, it's $1,400, okay? This cost me $1,400. And this cost me $15 each month. And $200 on the piano. You know what? $300 on the pianos you are heard. And I collect them over 1 year, and many free pianos. Many free pianos. In fact, you can work on free. You know what? Let me see you. Let me show you what you can get for free now. Now you can, when you are finishing this video, you can go and get this. I closed it. Yes, I closed it. You can get this if you have PC, yes? And Rapture, I forgot the name of the other one that works almost free on Mac, but on Windows. Cakebook by BandLab is free software, okay? Free DAW, even with effects and sounds and everything. Okay, let's take a new project. Now let's see. I'm going again, same way. Utilities, not utilities, edit, preferences. Again, I'm going here to the audio and the MIDI. The audio, which one? I'm choosing my voice because I want it on the voice meter, okay? So this is now on the voice meter. Now let's see if it works, okay? And the MIDI, again, Tamir. Okay, output USB MIDI. Here it's more simple. You do not need to... Here it's giving you all the options. You just need to, to like in a American Quest, you just put the V on the right spot. Apply, close. Let's see. So from this one, I will show you. I don't know if all the plugins, I can see them here, but let's see what there is here. So I'll show you all the free ones, okay? All the free ones that I got free or for some instrument. This is for me. Let me show you first of all the free ones, okay? Free ones. This is a free DAW, you write Cakewalk by BandLab. This is the company BandLab, רואים? You see, BandLab Assistance, let me show you. You go to BandLab, you write on Google BandLab, and then you go to apps here, and you install the Cakewalk. Install add-ons, install everything, and you can uninstall from here. So this is free. Just download, next, install, next, ending. Go to this one, go to this Cakewalk, open it. Okay, let's go back. After you opened it, go to a new project, empty project, go to edit, preferences. Here you are going to audio, you are marking, automatically it will, and first of all, you are going to driver settings, playback and recording. You see here, you're going to ASIO. Sorry. Now, it was not on the ASIO. Now, you're going to ASIO. Now, after you are going to ASIO, because now this is catching the UMC. Now it's seeing all the ASIO for all. This is my sound card. This is an ASIO for if you have a keyboard or something without an ASIO, you didn't install or you don't know, you can use this one. This is sort of a universal. Of course, it's better to use the original one from the company that developed your sound card or keyboard. Anyway, here I will mark the voice meter audio. You see, it's got an ASIO of its own. Apply. And close. And now I will go to instruments. Here, you see instruments. And here you've got, first of all, you've got the free instruments from them. So you've got this electric, amazing, pretty amazing instruments. If you ask me, pretty amazing instrument. You can hear it. This is there are some Rhodes here, Wurlitzers, and pretty decent size. You know, this is not 5 megabytes or 2 megabyte size. This is 300 megabytes. So this is a full sample of these Rhodes. Okay, this is a full sample of Wurli. And you've got drive. Listen. Drive, chorus, tremulo. You've got everything here for free. First of all, this is for free. Okay? Next one. So if you want, you write in the comment. I will drop a link, but if no one cares, so I don't care anyway. Remove. I'm doing this for my friend, for everyone that's frustrated and want to. Here I'm deleting the tracks. I don't know if it deletes the instruments or no, but I guess it is. And I'm going to more free pianos. Let's go more free pianos. This is a free piano. Let me give you a listen. This is the contact. Okay. Now I will show you how many free pianos. Professional. This is Steinway D from New York with hammers from Hamburg. And here also the volume is pretty low. And this is the original. This is the original FX is from here. You see, if I go here, where it is in the EQ, the dynamic, I think, boost 11, you see. So I go here and I'll take the boost. I will look for this master. This is the one we are hearing. Same thing as I did there. I'm bringing the boost 11. So now we will hear everything on a good volume. So this is, let's see it. This is a free piano. There is all the pianos I'm showing you, there are full, just look on my channel, there are full reviews of them and everything. So you are getting a free piano with reverbs, room, as you can see. No, there isn't. There is one microphone perspective. But anyway, it sounds good. And there is another one free. The Foundation from Velocity. I'm sorry. This is a free piano, a magnificent one. It's come with a texture. I will take off the texture. This is just the piano. Of course, this one does not have the noises of the pedals and everything, but it's got effects here. It's got some cool preset arpeggiators, even arpeggiator on the texture. See here the feature. All of this you can get now for free. Now, this moment you can end this video and get these instruments, okay? They are still free. You can find them. You can write here, Foundation Heaviosity. You can see the name here. רואים Heaviosity. Foundation Piano. Write it on Google. Get it, download it. Get and download the... If you have already a piano and a laptop, you can do it now. You can have now more pianos. You can enjoy with more palette sounds. Okay, and you want another free one? Let's see if there is another free one here. Here there isn't another free one, but let me show you something that will blow your mind away. In the free world of pianos. Remove the track. See, I'm not working with this DAW anymore. So I don't remember how, but anyway, never mind. So this is a free one. There is the lamps from Spitfire, many pianos. I just download 2 of them, but you can download 5-6 pianos, free pianos. This is a tape piano. Listen to this upright, gorgeous upright. What's happened? Why can't I hear it? Something happened. Okay, sorry. Did you hear anything? Look for this one. This is the trigger on each of them. Listen to the monitor. Look for the monitor button. Okay, without the monitor. This is a marvelous, and there is many versions of it, and there is even a Glass is person name. Glass Grand Piano. And this is the soft one. So this is a free piano. You can have it now. And there is another versions, you know. You want to see how many versions there are. Don't mess with me, you know. Okay, this is the Spitfire. This is the Spitfire world. I bought from them 4 pianos. 35 pianos. They want me to install an update. Okay, let's see what's going on. So this is, each of these companies have its own manager. I like it. So this is the 4 pianos I bought from them. but the labs are free. And listen how many pianos you can have, okay? So let's see. This is ample cello. And each one, you can hear it. No? Where is the sample? Why there isn't any sample here? But anyway, all of these Arctic swells, all of these are very special sounds, and they are free. And this is the one that got me into Spitfire. I will show you it, and then I bought the full version of it. But this is the one that wins on video from a channel that I like of keyboards. It's called with the Falcon and the Falcon and I have the tape piano. So there are many pianos. There is a Whirly here. Let's hear the Whirly. Let's install the Whirly. This is 1.2 gig. Okay, I'm doing the cancel because each one of these are 1 gig, 2 gig. And I already have so many pianos, but there is one soft piano, this one. This is the first one. But they didn't let to install it. I have it. I just need to repair. Let's see. Repair. What does it want? Let's find out. Okay, so I've got it. So I remember I have it, but I didn't. Never mind. So okay, you see, and it's not big. It's one. No, this one. The update is not big. It's 100 megabytes, and it's on. So I supposed to see it now. Okay, but anyway, many pianos. You want me to install something? Let's install something nice. Piano pads. This is the soft piano you see installed. Free strings. But I did install it. It's letting me install something I already installed, so something is buggy here. But anyway, if I want to fix this bug, I have to get out of here and see if I will get it on the labs again. So I can trigger Cakewalk, Studio One. It's the same principle. After you defined everything, it just will work. You do not need to do anything. So this is the labs. Let's see what is in the labs now. So remember to trigger this one and let's fix it. Wow, something when drawing in spins and let's fix it. What the fuck do you... Oh shit. There is an error. Okay, I fucked up. Never mind. Let's leave the labs. But this is a free. It worked, but I need to fix it. And what more free? And there are some $30, but there are some frees. This one. Wow, this one is beautiful. Listen. There are 2 upright pianos that's going to blow your mind. Let me remove this. The Allion Sonic. Listen to this one. Listen to this one. This is from Steinberg. This is from Cubase, the same company. And the company basically of Yamaha. Or they own Yamaha, or Yamaha own them. Okay, and this is a free pianos, a free sounds from them. So this is the first one I download, the novel piano. After this, I download the lo-fi piano. And this was also free, so I download them, but I don't really know what to do with them. Let's see what this one is. This is all of them, all the instruments together. But let's go to the novel piano, the original one. This is free. All of this I'm showing you is free. So this one you can get now, see how mellow it is. And this one, the regular version of the same piano. To my opinion, this is one of the best upright piano sounds. And there is a version of a fairy tale piano. It's like with bells. Listen to this one. So all of these sounds are free. Just don't be lazy, bring the cable between your computer and your instrument and start to have fun today again. You need to know 3 things to look for the audio, the real audio. Let me show you myself. You need to know 3 things. Turn on your piano. If you know to do it, this is very good. Now take a cable, a printer cable. Behind the piano there is a square of a USB, like to the printer, okay? USB-A, I think it's called. You are putting this inside of your keyboard. Never mind if it's a digital piano or a 88 MIDI or other 61 MIDI keyboard, never mind, okay? Then connect it to your computer. If you have a sound card, it's good. If not, your computer already have a sound card. Less good because with more latency, but you can work with it right now if you want, but then you are connecting your headphones to the computer because the sound will not come from your instrument. It will come from your computer. Unless your instrument have a built-in sound interface, audio interface through USB, like if you have a Yamaha P125, if you have a Roland FP30X, not the 30, the 30X and the 60X and the 90X, and Yamaha the P515, and all of these that got speakers also, and also the V piano, and also the Decibel, and many, but Kawai and Casio, no, I'm sorry. But anyway, all of these pianos, you just need one cable and the instrument became your speaker to the computer piano, and that's it. In fact, you have a studio with your digital piano, with your computer, of course. But you need to turn the local control of the MIDI, the internal sound off, so it won't bother you. Will hear only the piano from the computer and not the internal piano. And this is the purpose of this video. So remember, identify. First of all, go to ASIO. Look for your sound card on the list. If you are not seeing it, it's a little bit problematic. Then you need to install the driver of the sound card, and then you will see an audio. And if this is a stage piano, also the same. I did have, but I didn't connect. In fact, I did connect my Modix 8, but I defined it on the instrument, and it became the sound card to my computer, so I heard the sound of the computer, the sounds from my DAW inside of my Modix 8, by the way. So So this is an advantage to only Roland and Yamaha instrument that got this. But the other, no, all the other companies except Casio and Kawai and the low-level companies, I guess. Some of them got it, some of them not. But I know that Decibel also have it, have sound card inside of the instrument. So the instruments became the speaker of the computer, and so it's only Roland Kawai, Studio Logic. It's the Numa piano, Numa X, Numa piano, and Decibel also, and I guess some of the Kurzweil instruments, but you need to check. Not all of them have a sound interface. But also, not all Roland, like the FP10 does not have sound interface, I guess. But the FP30X does. I heard that the FP30 didn't have. So anyway, this is what makes the FP30X a good deal, because it can become a studio. Like you can enjoy an instrument from your computer. You don't need even to install a DAW. Because most of the instrument, by the way, I didn't tell you, but most of the instrument, you can, like if you bought, let's say, Contact, like native instrument, you can run Contact directly on your computer without a DAW. But you need to, again, do the same thing. Go to the audio, Osio. Here, this is the Osio I'm choosing, so you can hear me talking the voice meter, but you will choose the UMC Osio driver. This is my sound card, okay? You will choose this one. If you have a Roland, it will be the Roland Osio. If you have Yamaha, the Yamaha. If you have another sound card that connects to regular monitors, then this sound card, okay? This is the sound where you want to go to connect your headphones on your speakers, okay? And it better be a professional one. And they are not expensive, $100, and you got a decent sound card. So this is all the things. But anyway, voice meter and the MIDI, remember again, you see, they are all on, but I don't need them all on. I can it does not let me do it, but never mind. So now, if I will open the Hammersmith, the free one that you can download now and play, you can listen to it now. Why can I hear it? There is something. Something is going on here. Let's see. First of all, okay, you put on Tamir 3 or your USB MIDI. Like if I was not transmitting to you, I could, instead of off here, part A. Part A, it's I don't know why, but this is I guess this is the first MIDI. But you putting part A, and that's it, close. I can play this one, and I can play the other free one I showed you. The foundation, go to the soft piano. And I remembered now another one, but the another one needs DAW. Because some of them can work like this without the DAW, with the independent player of them out of DAW. Like if you want, the Numa player. This is a free, amazing, and it's also inside your. I hope you are seeing this. This is amazing. So here you've got, this is moduled piano. This is like a piano tech. This is the same technology of the Numa X from Studio Logic stand piano. And this is the stand we did. They are giving you the Fazioli and they are giving you an upright. They are not saying it, but this is the picture, I guess. And E grand, and they are giving you more sounds. So there are electric pianos, keys, strings, pads. So many sounds here, but the quality is top notch. Listen. And here again, you need to configure audio and MIDI. So on the audio driver, I'm taking the low latency. Let's go here. And the output device, voice meter aux. Okay, it's good. Let's listen. I feel latency. So I will change the audio driver to Windows Audio and let's see what's going on. I hear the synth pad. I don't want the synth pad. The audio MIDI. Never mind, not the exclusive mode. It's so you can hear this piano and you've got here full control on the tone, on the string resonance. This is just like the Casio. The four things, the duplex, and then damper noise. So this is the Steinway D, and this is free. You can download it now and enjoy. This is the Fazioli. So they are telling you which model this is the model F, I guess F308 or something like that. And this is from year 2000. So they modeled a specific piano. And this is amazing because I thought modeling is not to copy, it's to create a new sound that you never heard before. And they managed to copy, just like piano tech. And the last one from the acoustic pianos, which is my interest, is, and this is for free, listen. And this is the same level of the Kawai, to my opinion, almost the same level. And the keys here are even better than the Kawai. Listen to the keys here. This is not the keys. I mean the E pianos. So here you've got the E pianos, you've got the EP Mark 1, the Mark 2, the Wooly 200. So many pianos, listen. So there are effects here and many, many features, you know. And this is the Mark 1, this is the Mark 2. And again, you can download this one. You do not need any software. You just need to download the Numa player. My friend Caesar, you can download this one and have Steinway D, a marvelous Steinway D on your disposal. Although this is not sampled one, this is moduled one, but believe me, this is one of the best one. And the basic claim of the ones that love this piano technology, the moduling, their claim is that the moduling is giving more expression into your playing. Because on moduling you can make the sound different on each level of the MIDI, because there are 127 MIDI velocities, okay, on the regular MIDI, and 64,000 on MIDI 2, but never mind, let's say this is a regular MIDI. 127 velocities is pretty good, it's a lot. And on sampling piano, you can sample 5 layers, 7 layers, 20 layers. But on this moduling, it's infinite layers. It's 127. Whatever you've got, because it's a moduled piano. It's changed with the velocity, just like a real piano. So it's supposed on this aspect to copy a real piano more than a sampled one, but the sound of a real piano, to my opinion, is a little bit better. The sampled piano, to my opinion. But this one, and what I like here on the, even it's a gimmick, but what I like here, and I don't like on Roland, like the FP90X, I'm talking in the RD2000, and these pianos, they don't give you the name of the, here they are telling you, this is a Model D, 1983. This is the emulation we did to a real piano, and on Roland, it's ballad piano. So it does not, and today people have like the name. We like naming, like which piano is it, which firm. Because on the beginning, like 10 or 20 years ago, no one told you. There was just patch piano, On the first piano, there was a piano, jazz piano, mellow piano, right? The same piano. But today, we expect more. And Kawai, like they are telling you, this is the SK concert grand, this is the SK5. This is the EX, except the K6, you need to look on the books, but to know, because it's just writing upright piano, but this is the K6 or the K60. But never mind, here they are writing, and on Roland, they didn't got smart enough to do it, to tell us which piano you are imitating on your moduling engine, or which piano you recorded. And this is a problem with many pianos. Velvet piano, the white grand, and all of this. You need to look for the internet to know which piano it is. But okay, there are code names, so you won't get sued from the company for using their name. But Model D, Model D. So they are not staying Steinway, okay? Or on the Fazioli F. Okay, Model F. So they are hinting. So you can hint like this, and many pianos are doing this, Like what Casio did. They say the name of the city, Berlin piano. Berlin, it's Bechstein. Hamburg, it's Steinway. Vienna, it's Bosendorfer, okay? In Japan, it's Kawai or Yamaha. Okay, in New York, it's Stanley, usually. So these are the main companies, you know. So if you are seeing name like this on Korg, you know what the hint is. But on Korg, on Roland, there isn't any hint. Warm piano, a jazz piano, like the 80s. Come on, people. Grow up. But anyway, it's fun to know you are playing a Fazioli. And not a mellow piano, a bright piano, I don't know. You know, this is a Fazioli from year 2000. It's just like it's became in art, and the digital piano, most of them is not giving you. Like, yes, I can tell you that the Casio PX, most of the models are Steinway D. I know it, okay, but most of the people don't know it. And they don't really like this sound. It's okay. Not on the level of these ones. So if I have a Casio and to play the internal sound, it's nice, but I would rather this. On Kawai, usually I'm playing my Kawai, but it's the level of the Kawai. But there are many sounds here. There are many options. There is a free pianos I got with, and I bought for the Studio One. I bought the Atom SQ. So I got many software. One of them is this one. What it is? It's the Analog Lab V. Just for you see, this is also working standalone. It does not need what? And also go to this and setting. Okay, setting. What is the audio? This is not the place, okay? This is not the place. They are messing with us. So we need to look more and more. Audio and MIDI setting. This is what I wanted. ASIO, UMC. You see? Here I will choose, instead of the UMC, the voice meter. And already the output channel is 1, okay. The buffer side, everything is. And the MIDI on Tamir 3. And that's it. And now I can play this piano. And here you've got some nice pianos at the demo. You cannot... This is from the V Piano collection. And this is also modeling piano. But from... Analog Lab. Let's listen to them. This is the American, what it's called, the American Small Studio. So it feels like a real piano. Almost, you know, and you've got, you know, things to change, the timbre, there are features here to play with the reverb and everything. So this is why, because if you have at least if you have a Roland and Yamaha, you just need computer, that's it. And you can download many of these pianos and play with them now. Go, do it. Don't look at me. Close this windows. Close this. Don't register to my channel. No. I like you, people. So, thank you for being with me. I hope it was helpful. Only 2 things remember. Audio and MIDI. MIDI is your piano. Audio, if it's Roland or Yamaha, is also your piano. If it's not Roland or Yamaha or all the pianos I mentioned with internal sound card, or if you have external sound card and you want to use it, like me here, then the ASIO choose your sound card. Okay, and if you don't have a sound card and you don't have piano with internal sound interface, you can use your computer sound card. And how you do it? Instead of the ASIO, you choose Windows Audio, and that's it. And you will listen your computer, and you will connect to your computer. You need a thin jack and good speakers, and you will hear the piano from your computer. But sometimes there will be a problem of delay, latency, it's called on the professional language. So there will be a problems like this, but anyway, let's end this session. So tell me if you want an explanation about the things I did with the MIDI, how I did this option and everything, just write in the comment, and what you will ask I will consider to do a video about, because I know this is a barrier for many people. Maybe they are too old to play with this, or they are too young, or they are too clumsy to play with computer, and they just want, they are classical player, and they just want to play the piano, the digital piano that daddy got me. And it's okay. You can stay with your piano if it's okay, and you don't care about sounds and everything, and just want to hear something that resembles a piano, and you just want to work your technique. Don't listen to me. Stay with your internal sound, enjoy your life, play better, and that's it. But if you are getting into the nitty-gritty, if you are getting obsessed and you want, you understand the sound engine and everything going on, because on a piano, the difference between a good piano and an average piano, to normal people, they won't hear it at the beginning, but when you are beginning to be, a hi-fi guy of sound, you start to look for all the little nuance, the string resonance, the damper noise, the felt noise, the hammer noise, the release noise, all of this little nuance that brings playing a digital piano to a level that you are hearing a real piano. And I wanted to show you something. I forgot. Let me show you something last, okay? Last but not least. You remember the piano I told you are getting with Studio One? Yes, there is the Studio One, the $15 per month, and you are getting, I think, more than $3,000 worth of software, and the basic thing, all you need in one place as a beginner, all you need, a top professional. And I'm going to the multi-mic piano, and listen. This is the piano, I show you with the condenser to one side and the ribbon to the other side. Let's close the internal sound here. I'm sorry. And the piano, we started this journey with the first piano. And I didn't show you what you've got here. So you don't need to be worried about anything. Because, you see, this is the piano, okay? A gorgeous piano. And now I want to record it. And I want it to sound like, like a real piano, like a digital. So if you are going here to the effects chain and you are going to instrument, and so this is the professional from Studio One gathered all the effects for specific instruments, the right amount of these effects. They tuned it and they made a sort of registration of all the effect line, effect chain, okay? And here I'm going to grand piano, and listen to this piano. And now listen to the same piano. So I highly recommend this package, $15 a month, and you are in the business of making music, of learning things. And there are many YouTube videos about the Studio One and how to operate it. This is the most growing company in the world now in music, DAWs, because they're giving you this package and everyone is buying it because on a $50 to get, it's like to get on $50, let's say, or 15, 5, yes, $15 a month to get a Cubase and all the sound from, and the effects from Steinway, okay, from Alien. This is, everyone was jumping on Cubase, and this is a purely mistake of the other companies that don't doing it, and many beginners or people that want to taste this world, this professional world, and do not have the money or the will to expend so much. So just when your madness to music is operating, buy it this month, $15, enjoy it. If you find yourself not doing it, stop buying, so you don't have to pay for nothing you are not using. So this is a genius thing, and the sounds here are top notch. Yes, this piano does not have string resonance, but many pianos does not have. But this piano, for me, is more nice than the Casio, let's say. In fact, most of the digital pianos are not the level of this piano. And of course, not the level of native instruments. Native instruments, to my opinion, the sounds are the best. So if you have Studio One with native instrument complete, you are set to go all the way in. Although you don't need it, you just need the sound here. Here you have everything. You have looping, you have sound machines, you have everything you need to start, produce music, record, enjoy your life as a hobbyist, as a professional. Become a professional, because this is the way. This is the way to become a professional, to use professional tools. When you are driving Harley Davidson, even if you are a nerd, it starts grow on you, Even if you don't know how to play, but you have Studio One and you have a piano and you have a good sounds. It's like to have a Porsche and don't know how to drive, You start to drive it, but it's a Porsche. When you are pushing, you are getting. This is not a Yamaha P125, or this is not Casio. This is the real deal, okay? This is 5 gig piano, 10 gigs, 18 gigs. All of the digital pianos roll together, except maybe Korg's piano, are getting to 5-6 gig, all the sounds together. Here you've got only for the piano 18-20. There are pianos more than 100 gigs of sampling on computer. This is another level. And if you don't have computer, then this is הוצאה. This is money. This is cost money. So computer, then maybe it's investment. Let's say it's more spending money, but most of the people have already laptop, decent one. You need a decent one. You cannot go with a laptop from 4 years ago. You need a decent one, i5 minimum. Just for playing the piano and not a big deal. 8 gigs and i5, it's okay. Just to play. This is the first computer I had. I had an i5 with 8 gigs and I played all the native instruments. Piano worked charmingly good. And also the Studio One piano, although it was a little bit heavy. So at least try to have 16 gigs and SSD is must, okay? No regular hard drive, only SSD. And take at least 1 terabyte SSD. 500 minimum. So there will be a place for your passion because the space is getting tight each time more and more, and I have 1 terabyte. And on my previous i5, I had only 256 gigabytes of SSD. So, and it was enough, okay? But with the size came the appetite, for other sound. But enjoy your life, You have a computer, enjoy your life. You have a decent piano. Why not to try other sounds? It's bringing much more influence, the sound on you as a musician. I will tell you something I never tell anyone, except maybe everyone. My real teachers in life of music is my pianos, is my instrument. And as I get to more professional instruments, that's how I get better. When I start to play the piano and on the computer and start to record, I just got every time better and better just from meddling with it. And if you are hearing a very good sound of pianos or whichever sound you want, okay? If you are getting a good sound, this is worth a lot because it bringing you into the music and it a little bit disable your handicap of playing because you are not so good at playing, let's say. But if the sound is so good, it makes you play better than you can. This is my truth. This is my journey for now. The pianos are my teachers because their sound is bringing me to new places. And each character of each one of them is bringing something else with it. It's bringing another magic. And this is the advantage of VST. So if you have it, don't be lazy. You won't regret it. And if you are need help, you can contact me. And for the right price, Yes, many people are contacting me about pianos, and I'm helping for free, and anyone can testify for it. But if it will take for me an hours to control, because I'm a computer technician, so I can control your computer from long and help you to configure everything and hear the sound, so I can help you. So if this is a very big mess for you, contact me really. I will gladly help you. And if you want to contribute in return, you are welcome, but this is not have to. I will gladly help for free to anyone that needs, if I have the time, of course. So anyway, this is very, very simple. This is just look complex, but it's very simple. Just configure the audio, the MIDI, open the channel, like bring on the instrument, find the instrument, bring it on and play it. That's it. On the Ableton I didn't manage, but But there are many tutorials on each DAW, how to work it around, how to work with it. So it's very simple, basically. I hope it was fruitful, this video, and I hope you all well, and register to my channel if you are not. Bye bye.